That's right. Starting tomorrow, Baltimore will be in Bakersfield.
Yeah, the Stars Theater is opening the curtain on Hairspray. It's the story about a teenage girl in 1962 who goes from social outcast to superstar. So yeah, the Hairspray. Oh, there's
and
me.
Take a look at the center of your screen right now. This is the biggest surprise, I think, for everyone at home. Taking center stage, our very own Alex Fisher.
Yeah, so I'll be in the musical. Yeah, December 6th through the 22nd. But the rest of the cast, or some of the members of the cast, joined me this morning to talk more about Hairspray. Good morning to you all. Thanks so much for joining me. These are the theater experts. I convinced them to come to my side for this morning to talk more about this musical. All right, so we have, I'm going to start going through. We got Lauren Caff over here, who is playing Amber. We've got Chris Bradford, who is playing Seaweed. We've got Kaylee Mayhall, who is playing Motormouth Maybell. We have Amy Adams, who is playing Velma. Did I do that right? Velma. And the star of the show, Valen Transmeyer, who is playing Tracy Turnblad. Good morning, Baltimore. We can say it, right? Wait, actually, can we just, because she says it. Valen, can you give us a good, good morning, Baltimore?
Good morning, Baltimore! I just got the chills. I'm so excited. So Alex convinced you guys to come over here. I have to know, Amy, I think it was you that actually convinced him to join the cast, to audition and give this a shot. Because Alex is not a theater person. I was a theater geek growing up, proud to say it. He was not, and I'm so excited that he had this experience.
Yeah, no, he's amazing. And he came to me last year. It was after Dancing at the Stars, and it was one of those things, you see something in someone, and I was, part of the creative team, and I thought to myself, he's Corny Collins. And I don't know if he knows, but I know. And so I'm going to tell him. And so I even told him, I said, hey, I'll work with you if you want to work with me. I'll train you before if you want me to.
Wow.
And he was all for it.
So,
so exciting.
Amy, of course, is a vocal coach.
Yes.
And so she said, the first thing she asked me was can you sing? I'm like, no. And she goes, yes, you can. Yeah, you just don't know it. And so it was amazing because Amy was able to help me find my voice, if you will.
Wow.
And so
so exciting.
Is it okay to say manipulate the vocal cords?
It really is. That's exactly what it is. It is a muscle. You learn to manipulate it. That's it. Everyone can sing. Some better than others.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, so what can we expect? I've actually never seen Hairspray, and so this is going to be my first time when I come see y'all next weekend. I'm excited.
It is the best, so it doesn't matter. Let's start with the best.
Yeah, let's talk. Valen, I mean, what is it like for you to, because I got to say, being, off stage and on the sides and the wings on the stage, just seeing you perform as Tracy Turnblad, it is so thrilling. But what is it like for you to kind of be the star of the show?
It's crazy because this is one of my first leads. I've played many supporting leads, but this is the first time that I really feel like I have to do a good job. I have to make sure that the show is running. I have to make sure that I don't mess up, because then I feel like everyone is relying on me, or I'm relying on the ensemble, I'm relying on everyone else.
Yeah.
So it's a really fun and exciting opportunity, I would say, for me and probably for everyone else in the cast. It's just such a fun show, and it's really upbeat, and it's just fun. I love being on stage every night and singing my songs.
Yeah, and then running in between songs and getting a sip of water. Yeah. She is on stage constantly. Lauren, I got to ask you, because, I know you're part of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Kern County, and I gotta say, it is amazing the talent that comes from the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Oh, right. We see that with Music Fusion Group that performs all over and performs for our call show every year.
Professional level productions. 100%. Can you just talk a little bit about what it's like for you to be involved? And before you become an adult, you're getting experience that is just high quality at the professional level. What is that like?
Yeah, I would say being a part of the Boys and Girls Club has opened the doors to so many opportunities for me, and it's just made me have so much more experience. And I just, every time we all our Music Fusion team, we're all such a team. So every time we get a new opportunity, we all feel stronger and better as one. So it's really great.
Also, what is it like for you to go from who you are as Lauren Caff to Amber, who is just real peppy and what is that like?
It's really fun. I just have to pretend like I'm on Disney Channel and just whatever. But really fun because some of my like music fusion people, they're always like, oh, she's so sassy anyway. So I kind of just feed into that. Yeah. So it's really fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
Tell us, what is the show all about? What is it like for someone who's never seen Hairspray, doesn't know what to expect?
Yeah, I mean, Chris, talk a little bit about what it's like for you to see this show kind of, you know, come to fruition and what it's all about and why you think it's important for Bakersfield.
Yeah, actually, I think Hairspray is an incredible musical about who we're becoming and about being proud of who you are despite what the world at large might think. Mm-hmm. And so when you watch Hairspray and when I watch Hairspray, originally, it's really easy to see a group of kids saying, you know, if we all just dance together, we can integrate TV. And it's easy to see something like that and to kind of put it off as sort of this childish thought, right? Yeah. It's easy to watch a musical like Hairspray and go, oh, okay, it's funny. These kids are, you know, trying to change everything by dancing. But really, there's a tremendous amount of courage that the musical itself teaches. And so that's something that I've always admired about it. And getting to play Seaweed is actually very exciting for me. It's a role that I've actually wanted to play for quite some time.
Also, gotta say, when did you join the production?
So I joined the production.
This is what's crazy.
So I joined the production, gosh, is it already just last week?
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened? You had
I did.
Oh no.
So
and you would never know. I'm just gonna say, you would never know. He's incredible. He's incredible.
I try my best. My sort of philosophy going into this whole thing is this is going to be good because I just refuse to be bad.
That's a great mentality too to have, you know.
I think there's a degree of work that someone can put into something that can make it good. And so it has been a lot of work, but I've had a lot of people around me really supporting me and helping me bring this to life.
And then Motormouth, Kaylee, okay, she's the one that's gonna make you cry. She's gonna make you cry because her last song is just so beautiful, and the soul that you put behind your songs. Even our director was like, "Oh man, getting ready to cry here." Talk about what it's like for you to have that moment too on stage.
It's a little bit of catharsis because I'm like, for me, I'm very transparent, but there's a lot of emotions when it comes to theater and music that you don't really get to express on a daily basis. So getting a song where you get to talk about the struggles of being a marginalized group, so in this case racism, or being a woman, or being plus size, or whatever it is, it's not something that you can talk about freely all the time. And being on stage and being able to sing a song that is so open and just vulnerable, it allows me to say what I wouldn't be able to say on a regular day. And then it allows the audience to hopefully tap into that as well.
I love that.
All right, so Hairspray opening tomorrow, December 6th. It runs select nights through December 22nd. Maddie, do you have your tickets?
I have my tickets. I cannot wait. Bringing some family members with me, my mom and mother-in-law. We are so excited. Alex may look a little extra tired, so give him some grace these next few weeks.
But and you'll get to see what Amy's done with my voice. So
I'm so excited.
What she dragged me into. All right,
so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Break the leg.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back after this.